Yo, what's going on, guys? Fortune Mesh here, and welcome to another video. Today, we will be explaining the trade that we took from here. Going higher, I was aiming for the buy side liquidity, which we have this high and another high there, being our relative equal highs, and I wanted to see price just get there. But first trade was a loss. I was aiming lower, starting the day. I was looking lower, but when I noticed that there was a wrong idea, having this structure to form and price going higher made sense too. So we recouped the losses, but it wasn't, I'm not really happy with it. I'm not really happy with it because I was aiming for the buy side liquidity, and this retracement lower just happened to be the one that made us took us out, and went higher. But yeah, that's trading, and it's a day before NFP. We could expect such. So let's get into it. Now we are on the for our chat, and I want to explain what I had in my mind at the start of the stream. So on the 4-hour chart on ES, we didn't take out this low, right? And NQ took out this low. So we have a bullish S&T and price started to go higher. When it goes higher, we respect it here, went higher, left another FVG there, reacted on it nicely, respecting the midpoint, then went higher. And we have this really large CB there, um, which now could also be our IFVG, so we could see support from it, right? So I started the day bullish. I wanted to see price go higher, but where was my target? I was targeting this high here, which also has this remaining portion of the CB. So I wanted to see price just go there, and we could expect anything to happen here because now why am I not aiming much higher? This is in premium. So we have this CB in premium. Anything can happen here in premium. So this is why I was just aiming for this high and not much higher. But why was I bearish? I will explain on the lower time frame. But being bearish was just me thinking price could just 1 to 10 and take out the lows that we have here, right? And such happens. You don't have to merit the bias. But at the start of the day, I was bullish. I wanted to see this high get taken out. But as price was just showing some weakness, I thought we could potentially take out these lows. But my attention was just here also. Let me remove this. We have this large BC here. And remember, we are bullish. If you check on the 4-hour chart, what do we have here? Two consecutive down close candles. So this should be our order block acting as support, taking us higher. So I was just trying the short to see maybe price could just potentially go lower. But yeah, that was just I would say I wouldn't want to say a mistake, but it could, because if it went right, I was just going to say, yeah, that was a good trade. So that was just me having conflict with bias, unsure of what's going to happen. But at the start of the stream, I was bullish and I wanted to see this high get taken out and reaching the remaining portion of the CB. So now we took out this low, but on ES, we didn't take out this low. So this forms our bullish SMT there. So price did that, and I noticed that we took out the low here, trading inside this BC, and now we could potentially see price go higher. And I was still in that short, but when I saw this happen, after it took me out, and I saw an opportunity to go higher, aiming for the buy side liquidity. Now let's get to the low time frame. Okay, these are the trades that we had. Remember, I was trying to go lower, and price took me out there after reacting on the new day opening gap going higher. But let's explain this. Remember, it's important to have your midnight open and your opening price at the 9:30, your opening bell, right? And the thing that made me think price could potentially go lower is how price has just been trading higher there from the midnight open. I know it came back a little bit here, but it went higher. Then also at the opening bell, price went higher. So it made me think we are in premium. So price could potentially go lower. And when I saw this rejection here happening, going lower, and also remember it's important to avoid the opening range when you have high impact news at 10 a.m. So I avoided this whole price action. I know a lot of people who participated here saw or had had it a little bit harder because of the price action there. So it's important to avoid the opening range when you have high impact news at 10 a.m. because this is what could happen. And also check yesterday's price action. We also had 10 a.m. high impact news, and price action was a little bit similar to this one. So it's important to know that you should avoid the opening range when you have high impact news at 10 a.m. So I avoided this, and I saw price just continue lower after 10 a.m. after the news happened. So this was just this led to me thinking price could continue lower because now people are chasing this movement higher for the 9:30 open, and price aggressively went lower, respected the new day opening gap that we have here, and also came back to respect the first presented FVG. So I saw it as a sign of weakness, how price was just respecting everything going lower. And I also had this 60-minute BC, but it could, in my mind, I thought it could just pass through. So what happened is that when price got here, I saw this as an opportunity to sell from the CB because we have two up close candles here, which could act as our resistance level, being our bearish order block. So I wanted to see price just go lower from there. But unfortunately, what happened is that price traded above that, taking us out. And now going to my high time frame buyers, I was bullish. So when I saw this reaction, nice reaction on the new day opening gap, which is in the 60-minute of the BC, going higher, disrespecting here, forming a breaker. This is nice. We had our low here, sorry about that, significant high, broke the low here to go the low, then went higher to break the significant high. This is our ICT bullish breaker. And what's really nice is how it formed this BC inside the bullish breaker. So we have a breaker and an FVG. Price retraced back into it. And also, what do we have? Our new day opening gap aligning with this. So we expect to see support. Remember, new day opening gaps and new week opening gaps, we could consider them as support or resistance. So in this case, we reacted here. Price went lower as resistance. Now we're going higher. After going higher, closing above it, we're expecting to see this new day opening gap now act as support. So in this case, we have the breaker here. We're expecting to see support from the FVG. We are expecting to see the support from, and also the new day opening gap. So we had a lot of facts on this trade, breaker, FVG, and also the new day opening gap. So if you just anchor or have your fib day, you can see that we reacted nicely on the 50% level of the new day opening gap. So price picked up, closed above the down close candle. What's this now? This is our auto block we're expecting to see support from to just push higher. Let me have it there also. So price pushed higher, reacted a bit on the new day opening gap, then went higher. What do we have here? We have a CB. This CB is in premium. If you anchor a fib from just here to here, you could see that this CB is in premium. So this is where we could likely see, or we could likely take our partial. So I advised everyone on the live stream that they should take a partial here because this is in premium. But unfortunately for me, I had only one contract. So this is why I was just aiming for the buy side liquidity, just one shot for me. And price just took much time inside that CB in premium. We know in premium we could expect a rejection. So this is price just playing around in the CB that's in premium. And I protected my profits there, put my stop just on the first presented FVG when price was just going higher. I expected to see now this candle act as support and also this FVG, but unfortunately price pressed lower, took me out, and took me out in profits, recouping the loss that I had here. And yeah, price went to our buy side liquidity. And all this price action being sloppy a bit here, it's all because tomorrow we have a NFP. So it's not really advisable to trade the day before NFP. But yeah, we had a good price action, to be honest, and just a small loss there, recouping the loss, and yeah, going to the buy side liquidity. That's it about this trade. If you found this insightful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to join us on the live streams, the Discord is just, I mean, the link is down in the description. Thank you if you made it this far, and be safe.